no matter the location. From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider.
It's Raiders mailbag time. Mitchell Renz joined with Raiders linebacker Nick Kwiatkoski. The way that you guys get your questions on the show. Step 1, you got to be subscribed. Step 2, hashtag Raiders, or you can go ahead and super chat. This first one's coming in from Caleb Landry. Did Jeff Heath give you any grief over that interception because you snatched it out of the air as it was going straight for him?
No, he made a comment about it. I mean, I think it would have been his third one of the game.
Yep, third one. It was the one.
Yeah, no, I told him he had to share the love a little bit, joking around, but he was happy we got the interception.
I remember that ball, and I was like, oh, man, I really think Jeff's going to get the third one. And I do a watch party every single game, and I absolutely lost my shit when that one went down. All right, this next one's coming in from Jose Raider Martinez. Nick, you're the man, our best defensive weapon. Looking forward to seeing you bust heads, Kansas Raider Nation. So he's just giving you a little bit of love. Yeah. Sounds like
appreciate
he's from Raider Nation.
I appreciate that.
Jose, much love to you, my dude. Let's go to this next super coming in from Drew. Which defensive back are you most excited for this season? So most excited for, we'll say, a Raiders defensive back.
Yeah, I got a couple. Working with Casey Hayward, he's got a lot of years in the league, brings a lot of knowledge. I'm excited to play with Karl Joseph again, played with him in college. And just the whole group. It's a different group than last year, so I'm excited for what they can do.
Did you burn any couches with Karl Joseph at West Virginia?
Nah, I stayed away from the burn of the couch. I've seen a couple be burned, but I've never took part.
Well, there's always this year. All right, let's go to Juan Rodriguez. Get Davante. So do you want the Raiders to get Davante Adams?
Like I said, he's a great player, but it's above my pay grade.
Okay. Let's go to Tassie. You're next up here on the Raiders Report. Remember, guys, hashtag Raiders or Super Chat to get your questions on the show. Since he is finally gone, how bad was Paul Guenther? Have a great and healthy year, Raider Nation.
I got a lot of love for PG. There's things, out of his control, out of our control that happened last year. And, he really was a good coach, great coach. But there was things, just like I said, out of everyone's control last year that happened.
Okay. Let's go to Jose Hernandez. You're next up. Nick, love your game. What do you feel is the biggest adjustment you had to make this year with a new defensive coach?
Just the mental aspect of it, learning a new system. As for a physical aspect, we'll kind of get into that during camp. OTA is kind of just a time to learn the system, no pads. So that's kind of to be determined here during camp.
All right, this next one's coming in from Raider fan. Really original name. I love it. Hey, Nick, are you Polish, and where are you from? Have you heard about the Aaron Rodgers to Raiders trade rumors? So first, are you Polish? And then you can talk about Rodgers if you want.
Yeah, I am Polish, but the last name deceived me. I'm just a little bit Polish, and I'm originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I don't really pay attention to rumors, so no, I have not.
All right, we got a Wild Done 14. You're next up here. What is the biggest difference with the coaching staff and philosophy between this year and last year? So we've been talking a lot about the defensive side, maybe from an overarching aspect, maybe Gruden. You want to talk about Mayock? What do you think is the biggest difference?
Just coming off of last year, just kind of that mentality. I wasn't here 2 years ago, so it's kind of hard to, see what it was coming from 2 years ago into last year. I kind of got here during COVID, but there's just a excitement in the building with the new defensive coaching staff, new players. So we're just the excitement.
So we got a super chat coming in from Lyndon Smith. It's just $4.99. So Lyndon, I appreciate you. Nick, if you want to say what's up to Lyndon, you can.
What's going on, Lyndon? Appreciate it.
All right, this next one's coming in from Kevin Rodgers. What is the biggest burger you have ever ate? Question to both of you. So if you can go first.
Probably the Kwaitkoski burger, honestly, at Barcode. Trying to think in the past, but since definitely over the last couple of years was Barcode Burgers, Kwaitkoski burger.
Yeah, I'll definitely say the biggest burger that I've had is also probably the Quit burger. The weirdest burger I ever had was, I was telling Cody about this, where it was a burger wrapped in bacon, and instead of bread, it was 2 Krispy Kreme donuts smashed together. Super healthy, would fit your training camp diet. I'm 100% sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. But I would try it. I couldn't eat the whole thing.
I got a sweet tooth, though, so it was easy for me to get it down. All right, so I got a question for you, and I got a question for everyone watching the Raiders Report right now. If you were stranded on an island, okay, just you and John Gruden or Mike Mayock, who would you choose to be stranded on that island with? I want everyone down in the comments type JG for John Gruden or type MM for Mike Mayock. Who are you getting stranded with?
Oh, I mean, either one I'm fine with. I'd probably take Coach Gruden.
Yeah.
I feel like he would know what to do.
I was going to say, he seems like a pretty I met Gruden a few years ago at his son used to play football with my cousin Andrew at Lafayette, and I talked to him for like 5 minutes, and the amount of energy that guy brought, that's the type of energy I need on a deserted island, because if anything happens, you get down in the dumps, I know he's going to be able to fire you up. All right,
that's a good point.
Next Super Chat's coming in from Archibald Edits. Does the number 44 hold any significance for you? Why not a typical linebacking number like 50 to 59?
Yeah, so 44 was given to me when I was drafted with Chicago Bears. I mean, they had numbers retired. Older guys had numbers, so it was I didn't really have a choice. And I started playing with it. It grew on me, and once I had it for 2-3 years, I'm gonna own this number.
I mean, I like the number 44. You just got to change your Twitter handle. It's Nick Kwiatkoski 27. I was trying to figure out what the 27
high school number. It's the high school number.
So West Virginia 35,
yeah.
Las Vegas 44. When you retire and you start playing some old man ball, that's I guess when you're going to go in the 50s. Your number just keeps getting higher and higher.
Yeah, just keep jumping up.
All right, I got you. All right, we got Hanzo. What's up, Hanzo? Appreciate your question. What's your preferred defensive scheme? So I guess if you could play in any defensive scheme, what would it be?
Honestly, I don't have a preference. I like to feel like I can kind of fit in any scheme. And just that mentality comes from college. I mean, we played a 3-3-5, and it's not something you really hear about much. And, that kind of prepared me to kind of get into any scheme when I got to this level. So I really honestly don't have a preference. I thought I did, like in college. But after playing in multiple schemes, I like to feel like I can, play any one of them.
All right, so we got another Super Chat coming in from Emmanuel, but no questions, just sending you a little bit of love. Emmanuel, I appreciate the support, man. Let's go to Patrick M. Who's the funniest guy on the team?
That's a hard one. I mean, we got some characters. I'm trying to think.
Funniest guy on the team. Putting him on the spot.
I know. Jonathan Abram. He's a jokester.
Okay.
Trying to think. I mean, we have a ton of guys. That's why it's so fun to be in that locker room and be on that team.
Well, I mean, so far you've given me Abram, so I'm gonna go with Abram. Salmon.
Javen White. He's actually probably my number one, just because being in a linebacker room, we spent a lot of time together.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to Javen White.
So I've talked to Javen a few times in the DMs on Instagram, and he gives me one-word answers. So I'm gonna tell him to give me a little bit more love. All right, y'all, if you see the T-shirt that I got on, it's from threadsofenvy.com. If you want to go ahead and get it, you can get it 20% off. Use code Raiders. So this one is the Nick Kwiatkoski one, but there's also a Jalen Richard T-shirt. There's also a Darren Waller T-shirt. There's an Alec Ingold one as well. So if you guys are looking for some new Raiders gear, they hooked me up. They gave me this one. I believe they come in sizes from small all the way up to 2, 3XL. They're nice, super comfortable, but anytime that you guys are looking for a new deal, we're always trying to be able to give it to you here at the Raiders Report. If you want to make a comparison of how much that actually looks like Nick, I think it does look pretty good. That code, though, is 20% off. threadsofenvy.com, code Raiders. That's going to be in the live chat. It's also going to be down in the comments. And if you want to give some love to the guy who created this shirt, his name is Nino, and he is on Instagram. You can go ahead and give him a follow on IG. He was actually designing some stuff for this Las Vegas Raiders against the Knights softball game. I don't know if you knew that, Nick, but go give him some love on IG at Nino Bunny. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Go give him some love. All right, this next one's coming in from Daniel Sanders. How do you think our defense is going to be this year, ranking from 1 to 32?
I'm not going to give a ranking, but I mean, we're coming in there with the chip on our shoulders after last year. We're striving to be the best. I mean, that's what you kind of go into every season as, and the excitement around the building, excitement in the defensive room, we're ready for the challenge.
Oh, man, I'm about to get put on the spot here from Derek. Hey, Nick, do you think Derek Carr is a top 10 quarterback? He is, but Mitch doesn't think so. So I had DC as my 12th rated quarterback when I came out with my rankings at Chat Sports. Is he top 10 in your mind?
He is. I mean, I see him work every day. I mean, his work ethic is unmatched. He's in my book. He is. He's a great quarterback and a great leader, great guy.
All right, we're gonna go to Jeff Lowe. Everyone in Everyone here at Chat Sports is giving me the L. So who do you think Littleton – oh, wait. How do you think Littleton is going to do with this new system?
I think he's going to be great. Corey, he's a guy. When last year coming into in training camp, he's one of the most athletic linebackers I've been around. He's
big,
fast. Yeah, big, fast. He's making plays. He's a great linebacker, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
All right, this next super chat's coming in from Kevin Rodgers. We got I think 6-7 more supers. Nick's going to stay on for a little bit longer, and then he's going to get out of here unless he's just dying to answer more. Do you have a diet during the season and eat whatever you want during the off season?
I kind of have a diet all year round. I feel like it's kind of changed over the past couple of years. My first, 2 years in the league, that's pretty much what it was. Diet during the season, eat whatever in the off season, but I had to slow down. But for the most part, I kind of keep a consistent diet with consistent cheat days throughout, the off season and the season.
I got you. If you ever need some good workout supplements, Panda Sups, I can hook you up with the 40% off. All right, let's go to Daniel Sanders here. How do you think our defense will rank this year? He already said, guys, that he won't exactly rank it. But how about this? Top 15? Can you give me a top 15 defense?
Yes, I'm going to say that's where we're pushing to be the best. We're going to work ready for the challenge. And like I said, the excitement around the building, we can't wait to get to work as a defense on Tuesday. All
right, fingers crossed here. We got another super chat coming in from Emmanuel. It's just a $1.99 super. Emmanuel, thank you for contributing. Let's go to Tassie. What up, Tassie? With the new scheme, will you stay at the same weight? So how much do you weigh right now? Because I believe my graphic said 242. If you don't want to give me your exact weight, though, that's okay.
No, I'm below that. My weight's kind of been consistent over the past few years. Under 240, about 236. I kind of fluctuate between that 35, 40 range, and that's what I've been after the past couple of years, and I don't plan on changing it.
All right, well, in order for you and I to box, you're going to have to get down to 180. I'm just letting you know. All right, let's go to Kirk. Kirk, you're next up here on the Raiders Report. Hey, Nick, what do you like to do during your free time? Wishing you and the team much success and health.
I appreciate it. The big thing for me is I love to travel. That's been kind of slow over the last year with COVID and everything, but the traveling's big, seeing family. I'm pretty easy guy. Relaxing, enjoying my free time.
So we got probably another 4 or 5 minutes left quick, and then we'll let you get out of here. I know you're a big fry guy. It's a big popular thing in Pennsylvania, and if you can put French fries on something, you're going to basically put it on anything. So I got a question, and before I even show you this, I was already getting ripped on here in the studio. What's the best type of fry? Is it a French fry, just your normal, typical French fry type F, a curly fry type C, sweet potato fries type S? I have Jack over here saying it's crinkle cut, so if you want to type crinkle cut, you can go ahead and type CC. What's the best kind of fry?
Just a normal French fry for me.
Normal.
Curly fries, sweet potatoes, they have their place, but, French fries are my favorite.
See, I'm a sweet potato fry guy. If I can get some sweet potato fries, that's me every day of the week. I'm going to try to figure out a way to get some sweet potato fries on my Kwaitkoski burger over at Barcode. But y'all can go ahead, get your votes in, let me know. Would you eat sweet potato fries on a Quit burger or no?
I would give it a try. Okay. I probably wouldn't say change it to that, but I would try it.
All right. This next one's coming in from sickness_5152. Hey, Nick, how's the linebacker core looking, and how confident are you for the defense this upcoming season?
I'm very confident. Linebacker core is looking great. Similar to last year with some additions. A lot of young guys in there. I'm ready to work with them and see what we can do.
All right, this one's coming in from Bryant G. It says, take a shot on behalf of the nation. So as soon as we get done talking to Nick and he says goodbye, I'm going to go ahead and take my shot just because I don't want to hear from Mayock. I don't want to hear from Gruden. Nick, why are you on the show with this Raiders Report guy taking shots? So after the cut, we'll go ahead and do it. All right, we got 2 more questions, and then I'm going to let Nick get the hell out of here. I got Dirty Eric 1500. Mitch, it's Dirty Eric. Well, I already screwed that up. So, Nick, also inside story. I'm like Ron Burgundy when it comes to reading stuff. Wasn't my strong suit. And luckily, I can, talk about the Raiders. So, can you please tell DC to please run a little more?
He got that side of the ball. I'm on the defense. He got his thing going.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I kind of want him back in that pocket. I mean, once in a while using that athletic ability, but just tell him to hang on to it when he gets close to the goal line. All right, this last one's just coming in from Top Beats, and then a $5 super, and then I guess we did just get one more. I'm gonna go one more question, and then Nick, I'll let you get out of here. Do you guys like In-N-Out burgers? So actually, one of the biggest debates here in Texas, I don't know if you've ever been to Texas, is like Whataburger or In-N-Out. Do you like In-N-Out burger?
I do like it. You know, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I mean, we have basic stuff out there, so In-N-Out's like a whole new thing to me. So I do enjoy it. I have had Whataburger as well. I probably got to say In-N-Out.
Okay. What about you? Got Five Guys out there, so I'm not really from like the city. I remember the first time my college roommate was like, "Mitch, you want Five Guys?" And I was like, "Wait a minute, what are you talking about here?" So then I realized it was a burger joint. It was all good, but Five Guys is pretty solid.
Yeah, we got Five Guys. I mean, I remember when we got a Five Guys close to my house in Pittsburgh. I mean, that was the thing back then, and that was like probably my favorite burger.
All right, Nick. So unfortunately, I guess I shouldn't say unfortunately. I got two more, and then I promise that'll be it.
That's fine.
That's
fine.
How's the locker room react to all the trade rumors? So like, I know you said you don't pay attention to it, but do you ever hear like the guys in the locker room like, I don't know, talking about this, talking about that, or is it pretty just focused on football?
It's pretty focused on football. I mean, I think that's kind of a league-wide thing. I mean, there's a lot of rumors, a lot of things are said, you know, on a daily basis. And, you know, as a player, you can't really get mixed up in that just for like personal things. I mean, if you're worried about that, you really can't focus on football, the business side of it. I mean, a lot of this stuff takes care of itself, and really you have no control of it. So it's one of those things that's best just to not pay attention. And I think that's kind of a consistent thing around the league, or at least the people I've been around.
Well, as much as that kind of breaks my heart because I do a lot of news and rumors here, I think from an actual football standpoint and actually winning standpoint, I do like that a lot. All right, this is the last question Nick Kwiatkoski will answer on today's Raiders Report unless somebody sends in a $100 super chat and makes him and I scream Raiders as loud as we can. So how much input do players have when implementing a scheme, or is it mostly just what the coach says?
You know, I think that varies, you know, team to team. I mean, guys I've been around, there's definitely, you know, coaches get feedback from their players. You know, players are guys on the field, and they want to know what's best or what they feel most comfortable with. So, I mean, the guys I've been around have been great. They've definitely taken input from players. I mean, at the end of the day, the scheme's a scheme, but they'll definitely take tips or, you know, suggestions from guys that they trust.
Well, I think anytime you can take maybe suggestions from some of the players, like you said, that you do trust a lot, I always think that's a good thing. So